Hello, I'm Arch Romano. This is review number 2 of the night. I'm not sure why I'm doing 2, but I felt the need, so here I am. Tonight, well now I should say, I'm reviewing Creed, Jardin d'Amalfi, which I am loosely translating as the Garden of Amalfi. Amalfi being the Amalfi Coast in Italy, where the greatest lemons on earth apparently come from. There's like super special superhero lemons, and this one, well, I've only just learned, was a limited edition that came out in 2011. They released 3, the other ones being White Flowers and, I wrote it down, Original Cologne, neither of which I've smelled. So yeah, I'm kind of breaking my Creed virginity. I feel somewhat I feel somewhat pressurised. I don't know why. I know Creed is held in such high regard for a lot of perfumistas out there, and I feel a little bit lame actually, because considering Creed started in London and I'm a Londoner, that's what I'm going to say. I'm on the part of my perfume course where I'm reading lots of history about different perfumeries and perfume houses from around the world, and I didn't know much about Creed. I've always smelt them just walking by when I've just been overwhelmed by so many things. So this is my first skin testing of something that they sell. They give you really nice healthy samples. Actually, it's a lie, I'm not going to ramble too much, but I did actually once spray Aventus on me. The infamous Aventus, which I didn't really care for, to be honest, but I did get a compliment straight away, which was crazy, so I need to revisit that one because there must be something special about it. Anyway, this one's a citrus fragrance, 2011, like I said, Jardin d'Amalfi, and I'll tell you what's in it. So it's got top notes of mandarin, sorry, I'm just looking at my sheet there, mandarin, bergamot, lemon, there it is, hopefully it's an Amalfi lemon Creed, pink pepper and petitgrain. The heart notes are cedar, rose and apple. I love the fact that it's got cedar in a heart. It's different to have cedar in a heart. It's usually in a base, and it's a lot in a base. A lot of fragrances have cedar in the base, 80% actually. And then the base is cinnamon, white musk and vetiver. So while I'm putting this on my skin, I'm going to put it in the crook of my elbow actually. Yeah, it's just a little bit of information which I found really cool when I was reading my course. Olivier Creed, it started out in London, and by the request of a French royal, she requested him to move the company over there to become like a personal perfumer for her. Amazing. I wish I could do that. You know, like Dolce & Gabbana, just come over here. You know, Amouage, make me something now. So yeah, now it's based in France, but this one was created by the 6th generation of their company, so it's, you know, new twists, I hope. So what does it smell like anyway? I'm going to tell you that overall I'm pretty underwhelmed by the entire thing. I love citrus fragrances. I will give them props because it lasts a really long time, and citruses are the hardest to keep afloat, if you like, because they are the most tenacious and they just burn off your skin really quickly. This does last a long time. So what does it smell like? To me, it's two things. When I smell it here, it's the obvious. It's a citrusy blast, it's bright, it's fizzy. You've got a good combination of lemon and bergamot together. There's a tiny little herbal twinge from the bergamot, which I absolutely love. I love in bergamot. Bergamot is, like I always say, it's like a sexy lemon. And I don't really smell petitgrain at all. Petitgrain to me smells a lot like lavender. I've said that a million times. It's very dry. This is very citrusy. But when I do my crazy thing, I put perfumes on my wrist and I walk around my house like this, so I can get the trail of the air. This is when I really like it. What it smells like in the air to me is that I can smell the mandarin more. It's making it smell a lot smoother and cleaner. Mandarin, when you smell it, is kind of like the candy of the citrus world. It is citrusy, but there are crazy kids screaming outside. It sounds like there's a murder going on. Anyway, when it's in the air, in the trail, that's when I think it smells beautiful. It smells clean, it's smoother, still kind of citrusy, but the mandarin is coming into play a lot more in the air, and I wish I could smell it like that when I can smell it on myself, but here it's just a very bright fizzy citrus. So, drying down, I personally don't really smell rose or apple at all. If there is apple there, again, it's adding to that roundness of the scent. It is a citrus scent, as I said, but it does have a certain smooth roundness to it, as opposed to a really bright citrus when it's in the air. So I kind of like it. I mean, I was completely underwhelmed, like I said, but I don't hate it. I think it's quite cool for my first ever trying. I mean, it's limited edition. I do feel like I'm holding something a bit special in my hands. I'm not sure. And then the dry down of it, this is where I'm just completely baffled, to be honest, because the dry down for me just goes into this territory of I don't know what I'm smelling anymore. It doesn't smell of anything in particular. Of course it smells of something, but it doesn't smell of any of the notes listed in the base. It doesn't smell like cinnamon, white musk or vetiver to me. If anything, there's a tinge of vetiver, but it's, I mean, it's not dry yet, but I've been wearing this all day and let it dry down and stuff, but it's annoying for me because I can't really describe the dry down for you guys, so I guess my nose isn't trained enough yet to be able to do that, but it just becomes a little bit nondescript and perfumey, and that's my escape word when I don't know what to call something. So yes, in the air I love it, up against my nose I love it because it's citrusy and fresh and clean. Heart notes, a bit iffy, and then the base, I don't know, it just smelled generic to me, and I know it's another word that I hate using, but I guess I just didn't know what I was smelling. It doesn't smell like any of those things, so it's definitely not citrusy in the dry down. It just becomes, it's dry here. I don't know what it is, and I'm really sorry. Not a very good first review of a Creed fragrance, but sometimes a fragrance can stump you. I don't claim to know everything, so yeah. If I had to give you a description of what the base was, if you were holding a gun to my head, I would say it's something musky. Even though white musk is listed, white musk is a very clean light musk, and it's a lot duskier than that. It's not white musk at all, I don't think. It's literally baffling. I don't know what it is. Anyone else, please comment underneath and tell me what you think of the base. I don't think it smells like cinnamon. It's not spicy. It's not as heavy or grassy as vetiver. I just don't know what it is. So all comments welcome as usual, as long as you're not going to troll my channel. Anyway, that was my review of Creed Jardin d'Amalfi, and I'll see you guys next Friday for another review, or maybe two if I'm feeling generous like I am today. Thanks for watching, and click here for subscriptions or for subscribing and stuff.